welcome in. This chair is like, whoa. I thought it was. Welcome in, welcome in. How we doing, how we feeling? How we doing, how we feeling? Exhausted? I'm doing all right. I'm doing well. I can't complain. I'm a little exhausted too, but I'm doing all right. I can't complain. I'm doing very well. Just been chilling. Just been relaxing and also working on a house. So that's been fun. Because the place that I'm staying at now, we're fixing it up while also staying there. So it's kind of fun. There's no running water. There's nothing but like electricity. It's not even any internet. So I've been pretty stuck in studies and stuff. But I've been fine. I've been safe. It's been fun. I've been walking up to, but I've just been walking around in general, studying, doing different things. I have a few people who I'm teaching, tarot to and other things about like magic and just spiritual stuff that I've met as well, and we're all just hanging out and teaching each other things. So it's been very nice. I can't complain. I've just been AFK. Like the only like issue, I don't want to call it. It's not even an issue really because it's not like bothering anyone. But the only thing that would be seen as an alarm is the fact that I have no contact with basically anyone except for these people, because internet is a rare thing now. But other than that, it's been fun. I've had so much fun. I've gotten more into my ritual work. I've done my own. I've moved on my own path a little bit more. So it's been nice. The tarot stuff has kind of been on a halt. Honestly, it's like everything for tarot has kind of been on a halt. Because I thought I would have been out of the state by now, but I'm still kind of here, so I am not, whatever happens, happens. I'm in no rush. I'm just walking the path. I'm having a fun time, though. But yeah, been making friends, been being active. It's been nice. But I wanted to go live. I'm saying I'm going to go live, so I really wanted to go live and just, like, the least I don't really care about doing a reading, but we got the cards anyway, just how it is. But I mainly wanted to just check up on everyone and everyone know that I am okay and alive and well. We're just taking our time, just taking our good old time. But yeah, it's super refreshing because it's like there's been so much stuff that I've been wanting to do, but I haven't had like the area to do stuff in, but now like everything is kind of like put together, so it's not even a bother. Welcome in. How we doing, how we feeling? And thank you for the kind words, truly. I did a 9-day fast I'd say like a week ago, and that was rough because it was during a heat wave that I didn't know about or was planning on doing either. But fasting during a heat wave and walking everywhere is a interesting thing, and I do not recommend it. It was not fun, but it was an interesting trial to go through. Because it was like 106, 107 plus humidity. And humidity's like in the 70s and 80s. So it was awful. Lots of cool water. That's dude. I had water and fruit because I was like, look, I can't, eat solids, but if you have fruit, I will eat that and that alone because I'll just take it a break from everything else. Because it was getting risky. There was one day I was like sweating, like I sweat a lot normally, but I was like a faucet had just been turned on over top of me basically. So that was rough, but it's been nice. I've been doing a lot of yard work for people and stuff, just helping the community out, helping other homeless people, helping people renovate houses to sell them and stuff. So it's been nice. I've been getting the handy skills that I've been trying to figure out how to get for a while. So everything's working out. Oh, I'm taking it easy. I'm taking it really easy. I've been enjoying it. I have to stop cleaning though, because I enjoy cleaning. Um, but I've done. So in that house, there's four people, and everyone does their fair share. But I've done like a lot of cleaning because we had to clean all the walls and stuff. So and I was the tallest one, so I had to reach up all the way up on the tops. I did all the cabinets and stuff. I didn't not all by myself, but I did a lot of the work, so it's been nice. Started cleaning business. I mean, basically, that's kind of what I've been doing. Because the person that owns the house that I'm staying in, if you're down to pay or whatever, even if you're not down to pay, at least you'll let me stay in that place. Like I'll help you out with the work. So I've been doing that. I got you. Listen, I'll start a cleaning business. I might as well, because it's not. I don't mind cleaning houses. It's just it depends on what I have to do. If we're just like bleaching the walls and stuff, I can do all that and whatever, cleaning bathrooms and whatever. But any sort of like housework, I, I don't. I'm not that skills just yet. But I don't know. I enjoy cleaning. It was fun. Cleaning is just a nice thing. It's also because like I don't know. I just always cleaned up the house anyway as a child, so it's just a nice refresher to do. I haven't had like anything to clean in a minute, so it's a good refresher. But yeah, hopefully everyone else has been doing all right, feeling well. Nothing too strenuous or stressful has been happening. The energy's been kind of wacky. I'll say that much. It's been pretty all over the place, but other than that, it's felt pretty good. And welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? How we feeling? The past like few days, especially like what it was one night I looked up in the sky and like there were like a million stars, and then like the next night there were just none, and it's just been that way forever. I had like one night where the whole sky was full of stars and then just blank. Welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? How we feeling? Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night either. I was up all night last night just writing stuff down, reading stuff. Feeling good. I'm doing well. I am feeling very well. I'm in a library. I am at a public library. I'm using their internet. Tired? Yeah. I'm tired too. Dude, it was something about last night because everyone's tired. Like everyone that I've bumped into has just been like sleepy. Nothing. This ain't gonna do nothing to me. Don't worry about the government. I'm in a library. Like if I move out the way, that like there's books over there. This is a library. It's all good. Like we're good. We're fine. I could turn the camera around and show you another thing that says library Wi-Fi password, but we're good. Yeah, it looks like a prison, doesn't it? It looks like I'm in huge trouble, but I'm just in a library. It's so weird. But yeah, the internet is kind of shaky here. That's another reason why I'm kind of not going live. I can't because the internet issues, and also my laptop is broke. I plugged the charger up into the wall, and then um, the entire like cord like fried itself basically. So my channel, this channel is basically going to be on a pause for a minute until I figure out how to get things to work. Um, but we are I'm trying to figure that out because I can't download apps on this one. There's just a bunch of weird blockages. I'm not supposed, I guess, to be working on the channel, but I do want to pop in and out every soon. But yeah, I'm in the back rooms. I'm definitely in the back rooms. It's so weird because like every room looks like this, and it's just I don't get it. Like, but it's whatever. There's other rooms, but I have to have a library card to have access to them. And welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? How we feeling? No, yeah, see, that's the thing. The camera right there is like that's what bothers me. That's why I don't look into. That's why I'm not looking into that camera because every time I do, I notice it. It's just like I don't want to look. I don't want to look up at that corner constantly. Yeah, the camera the camera makes it look like I'm just committed a crime and this is my cry for help or whatever. But like no, it's just a library. It doesn't have to be this serious. It's a library, dude. The security guy better buy radio. You're telling me. Yeah, I'm in a good mood. I am happy. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I want to go to sleep and go to bed, but I'm happy. Um, I've made a lot of progress the past few days. Well, weeks, I should say. It's been a few weeks. Very, 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 very well. How have we all been doing? But yeah, I love you all as well. I've missed you all a lot because I just don't have access to internet all the time, unfortunately now. Because I'm no longer at the place that I was at that did have internet. I'm now completely somewhere else, so getting adjusted to all that. But I wanted to go live and be like, hey, I'm good instead of just continuously making posts because that doesn't really do much. So that's what I'm here for. Well, right now at least, or whatever questions, readings, whatever. Just vibing out. But I got the room for an hour, so I'm going to use the entirety of that hour, no matter how long it takes, which will be an hour. Yeah, I can stay at the place for a while. It's a thing where I'm working on the place and staying there at the same time. So we're in a mutual agreement with the owner, me and a few other people, where we're like working on the house or cleaning it. Like today, they're painting the inside of the house to getting it renovated because it's supposed to be another house for like homeless. It's another homeless shelter basically what we're renovating, which is really cool. I don't know if we get to stay in that house or not. I don't know if we're gonna get put back in the other one or not. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen about after that. But they get to paint the walls and stuff, so that's gonna be fun. And then after that, they gotta fix a few of the walls, and then fix a few of the rooms. Excuse me, because the rooms are awful. They gotta rip up all the flooring and stuff and fix the plumbing. But after that, everything works because the electricity's already on. Like electricity works, so that's good. We're fine with that. And it's right next to a gas station, so food is like easy. There's a bunch of churches around us, and they also have food. So like we're in a good place. Everything's fine. It's just moving with the flows. Nope, they don't charge money. They're not charging any money. They just said, as long as you're staying, like helping us keep this place clean and making sure no one else like comes in the house at all, you get to stay. And it's like, cool. I mean, yeah, I don't mind it clean. I don't make a mess, so there's not gonna be much to clean. Like we're clean. We're all three clean people, so it's like me and two of the people that are there. So it's like we're not making messes. Um, but yeah, It's very nice. We've been talking about banding money up, or at least getting a like a hotspot thing or something, so we could have internet there. But that. I guess that's our goal. That's a goal that we have set in mind. But we've been working from the ground up, um, and it's been nice. We all kind of have similar as a married couple, but it's nice. It's really nice. I'm teaching them things. They're teaching me things. It's a very interesting. I wouldn't have expected it to happen, but it you know how it is. The divine works in those funny ways. But yeah, the second that we get the internet on, I'll be able to just go live whenever, because there's a separate room that's basically isolated from everywhere else except for like the outside, and I'll just be in there doing like recordings and stuff, and that'll be fun. But yeah, I can do services like the readings and stuff, but they would be delayed if it depend on the time of like day, but they might not be same day delivery. If so, but I'm still kind of in action. Every day I come up to the library, I try to leave and get stuff, see if I need to do anything or write anything down. But no, I haven't forgot about YouTube. I've been like wanting to go live, but it's like I don't really know like how to or when, I guess, because getting these rooms are rare. Like today, all of them were empty, so I was like, you know what, I might as well. If they're all empty, I might as well get one. So, well, but no, other than that, there's another place that's not too far from where we're staying that helps people like with like SSI and stuff like that. So I've been doing that. Uh, no, I'm fine with that. I appreciate I appreciate the offer though. We actually are like not we're not from a place that actually supplies things like that for us. So we're good on that too. Um, I'm literally placed in like a perfect little area. It's like around everything. It's around all the resources that I would need. It's like there's like thousands of churches around the place. It's like next walking distance to the library. It's like so everything's all good. Yeah, you can send cash apps if you want, cash app, Venmo, Chime and stuff. They're in I have them written down here, but they're also in the description. But the cash app is Stump X3, all lowercase. And I appreciate love it if you do. You don't have to, but it is appreciated. But I have a good system here. It is a very beautiful system because we're all three like very much the same. It's equal give and take, very well respected within like the spirit. We respect the spirits and stuff. We don't disgrace anyone despite like their path or anything. And it's like if they buy something, they're like, "Do you want anything?" If I want anything, So we include each other. We literally like we came from a place that we got snacks from, and one of the workers there was like, "You three literally always stay together." So I put three of everything in there, and they're all the same. Yeah, we literally have like a little community, just all three of us. Um, I'm teaching them about like magic and tarot, about how to do certain rituals, protection stuff, and they're teaching me things about their bloodline and things of that nature. I can't talk too much on it because obviously I'm getting the hiccups and told to quiet it down, but eventually I'll talk about it. Um, I will say a lot of progress has been made on the grimoire that I've been working on and talking about for a while, which is good. But it's just like talking about like defense magic or how to work with certain other like entities and deities and stuff, how to use certain creatures and stuff. Like recently, I was doing a ritual with Gabrielle, which I documented the whole thing, and it's going to be in the grimoire as well. But while talking with Gabrielle, I got answer that I didn't expect to get from him, which was how to get rid of Jinn using Jinn. So I went down that rabbit hole, and now I have a whole thing for my grimoire that lets me, well, not lets whoever uses the spell use Jinn to get Jinn away from someone. So you're using Jinn to exorcise demons and Jinn out of people or like places. It's really interesting. I never really thought about doing anything like that. There's been a lot of interesting things happening. I'm very excited, but I can't talk a lot about it. But I'm very excited to come back and inform on all that here soon. But yeah, I've missed all of y'all too. But yeah, I feel a lot healthier too. Like I feel amazing. It's, I don't know. It's just been very, 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 very nice experience. Especially because now I have like an actual area to like practice my stuff more openly without needing to be like, oh, I can't to be worried about this, being too much in the alert or that, everyone here, I mean, everyone there knows what I do. And if I say, hey, I'm going to do this, they're like, cool, they mind their business. I do my, protection, my barriers and stuff, to do my whatevers. So it's nice. It's a really cool thing that we have going on. But of course, like, yeah, I really wanted to go live today though, because I don't know. I kept talking about it, but now it's been a minute. I want to catch up with people. I want everyone to know that I'm okay. I don't know, but yeah, I'm here for help. And it's like, again, if anyone does need me, it's okay to email me. It's okay to ask for services or whatever. It's like it's perfectly fine. I'll get to it whenever I can. Keep you up to date with it. But yeah, no matter what. But yeah, I love to see you all again too. I really did miss y'all. I don't have anything really planned out. I came in here with the intention to, catch up with people and be like, I want to see familiar faces, catch up, let everyone know that everything's cool over here and that we will resume eventually. But right now, I think the divine has put me in a timeout to like rest and to focus on other things, which is perfectly fine. They have their ways and their reasons for it, but yeah, I don't know. There's a lot. I don't know. I could talk about that. Yeah. So with the tarot studies, with delving further into tarot, the limitations for how the readings were are not there anymore in that sense. Like I've worked around what was limiting back up. You know what I mean? Like after narrowing the vision in so narrowly. So I ended up figuring that out. So there's no more. Like in this, I don't know. In the sense, there's still gonna be the questioning, but it's gonna be less direct and more of a flow in that sense. But I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know how else to talk about it. But I've been doing a lot of research and reconfiguration with tarot in that sense as well. So everything's been moving along. I'm happy with it. But yeah, I'm glad that at least some people are able to find some form of like healing or help from the older videos. I just hope that they don't imprint in that sense. I know that they won't because, the intention and whatever, but there's a home for everything always. But yeah, what's everyone else been up to? Any new projects, any new discoveries, anything weird? Hmm. I didn't know that they almost did that. Well, no, that I mean, now that like I see an Amish person in my like my mind, it makes sense, and I can kind of see it. It does make sense. Never mind. I verbally I never knew, but I guess I just kind of put it together. But it makes sense. I get it. I don't really know the reason why, but it is very interesting though. Hmm. What's up? What's up? How we doing? How we feeling? But yeah, that's an interesting thing. I didn't know that. Um, or the reasoning. I'm gonna have to look that up now. I have a lot of thoughts. I'm just vibing out. There's, there's not. There are thoughts. I can't lie. There are thoughts going through the head, but it's not things I can talk about in that sense. It's more of just like planning. I feel that. I've been bebopping around everywhere. I thought the shelter that I was at was the place for me. It turns out that it's not. It's another place that I'm at now. Hopefully, but yeah, moving 2 times within a year is rough. I haven't had to move that much, but I've had to move like once every year for the past 4 years. So that's been annoying. So I can kind of get it. But yeah, I feel good too. I've been, I walk a lot anyway, but I've been walking a lot more now. Really good. I've been a lot more focused on like meditation and taking care of the spirit and the body more. I got out of the mind. I'm done. I was done thinking for a minute. I like went on a no brain run for a while and just like forgot about every responsibility I had. But yeah, no, like yeah, dude, it was rough moving all that, but like 2 times in a year has to be even worse. And it's like you probably have way more stuff than I do anyway, so it's like come on. But yeah, moving's always a hassle though, no matter what. Even if it's just like down the road, it's still like it's a lot. It is a lot. But yeah, we're just getting steps closer. Mm. Hmm. But yeah, I don't know. Say something, but it's just not, and it just flew away. Never mind. I'm not. I guess I didn't have anything to say then. Ooh, yeah. I can definitely see how this that issue, but yeah, Dude, I don't know. It's so weird but then you do it and it's just like I just don't want to. Like it's just I don't know. The anticipation is wore off. That usually happens with me. I don't know. Like whenever I'm about to move, it's like I spend the whole week being like I'm so ready to move, and then it's moving day. I don't really want to do anything. I've used up all the energy just thinking about it. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something about moving assistance, but then my brain like shut off. Hold on, let me think. I don't remember. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. As you see, I'm not locked in. Like I've been very much in a relaxed mood, which is very nice. I haven't been able to think much. I've been on a very just intuitive base for a while. But yeah, um, helping people move. I haven't done any. Well, kinda. Mm, I guess it kind of. I guess that kind of counts as moving. I don't know. It's been a while since I've moved, so I'm trying to remember like, well, like moved, like official move, not like bebopping around. I think it took like 4 or 5 hours just for like two people's stuff. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it looks really weird, doesn't it? I This is a library. Believe it or not, this is a study room in a library. It's it's a study room in a library. I'm fine. It looks sketch as hell, but we good. We chillin'. They just have to have like CCTV fucking criminal investigation. No, the little kid screaming in the background is not helping it at all. Like, are you okay? Like, what is going on? Just live this out in public, man. This is what public places are like nowadays, I guess. Dude, it's weird. I just don't like this room. Like, I would like to go outside and stream, but if I'm outside for too long, the security guards come out and say you can't sit outside. Okay, well, I guess I go back inside. Hmm. But no, yeah, like I mean, yeah, it kind of does look like a hospital room too. It doesn't help that I'm wearing this either. I mean, not knowing what that is, like, oh dang, I guess you're sick in a hospital or something. But no, this is the state of the world of a public library. It's wild. But yeah, I haven't uh heard of that town, and but I do know that we talked about it. I haven't looked into it any further than how we used to talk about it. But I'm glad that you still decided to speak your truth. Um, because that's all that matters at the end of the day. So as long as you're keeping your strength up, keeping your voice strong and speaking what you know is happening for you, keep doing it. Tomorrow's Sunday. This place opens at what, 1? I'm not gonna plan. But I probably should plan for it though, because I kind of do. But I don't know. I want to do my best to try and go live tomorrow, but I have to figure out the timing for stuff. That is gross, to say the least. Yeah, like one of the biggest issues here with the homeless is that we're not even getting like the food that we're supposed to. Because I forgot what her name was, but she's one of the other people that lives with us. But she was talking to the people at the, what the hell is it called? At the food bank. They were talking to people, like the people that are running the food bank, and they're like, yeah, we're not getting like any hot meals, we're not getting any of this, we're not getting any of that. They have like all these like snacks that they're not giving us and like food that they're not giving us. So we, she put in that report, but like there's not much you can do, but like there's banks and everything that like actually donate money that are supposed to go, and fund those things, but a lot of the people actually don't get any of it at all. A lot of it is either just not given out or like pocketed or just waited till it expires. It's weird. I don't fucking get why. I mean, obviously it's just how this world is ran, but it is despicable. What happened? Nothing. It's just the state of how food distribution is handled with homeless people in communities is just ass, because they're donated like thousands and thousands of dollars to give beneficial food to those individuals. See, like it's like, because it's literally, they literally get thousands and thousands of dollars to have spaces open for people to get those hot meals, showers, and stuff. Literally nothing here. The only place that offers like to clean the clothes and the shower is a place next to us, and they only offer it for like 2 hours a day. You have to take like 15-minute showers. But like they also are being, well, it's not them, but it's the whole organization, the company, but like they are getting funded to host more than that and to be able to have more spaces open for that, but they're not doing anything with it. It's not just in this state, it's all over. But that's literally what they do behind the scenes, is they just pocket all of it for like fucking vacation money, literally, because where else is it going? Like, if the money's being given to those organizations, where else is it going other than in people's fucking pockets? If it's not being spent on that food, if it's being spent on that food, where's that food going? It ain't going to the homeless people. I'll tell you that right now from firsthand. I don't need anything, no, but I'm just using this time to vocalize that, like, if you are gonna like help the homeless, give directly to them because these companies and corporations do not do a damn thing at all. It's like, because okay, so here, a daily snack, well, a daily lunch, excuse me. Our lunch for the past week has been a granola bar, a frosted honey bun, an apple, and either like a peanut butter jelly sandwich or a bag of chips. And it's either one of those two. It's like not. It's like you're getting more money than that, but you're not doing anything with it. It's fucking weird. But no, I'm not in an apartment yet. I am still trucking through it. Yeah, barely enough not to starve. Not to mention, since I can't eat meat, that's another tussle. Because everyone's like, oh, we'll just give them meat. I can't eat it. Oh, well, we don't have anything. Do you just want this instead? I guess, so I don't fucking starve. I don't know. It's weird. It's been very interesting. It's not really like a scare, but it's just really interesting. But I will say though, everyone that I bumped into for those resources have made it a mission to make sure that I get food, so it's okay. They definitely are like, if you can't have this, can you have this? It's like, yeah, I can have that. So, yeah, I can have eggs. I just don't eat meat. I'm allergic to pork. I'm allergic to beef. I don't like seafood, and I'd rather just not eat chicken because it's just not right. There's something wrong with it. There's a lot wrong with it, but I don't want to go into the details. But I'll eat a milk because for some reason the difference of lactose between is so different that my stomach only gets mad at milk, which is bizarre. But yeah, there's just no. Everything's good. It's just very interesting because it's not really like complaints either. I'm just like watching it all go down, like just doing whatever. But yeah, I've been eating like almonds and stuff. Almond, like peanut, like not even peanut butter, but like sunflower butter and like almonds and stuff have been like a main source of protein basically right now. So it's been good. I've been eating the fruits and vegetables, so I'm staying hydrated mainly, so that's all the good part. So other than that, it's been weird. It's been nice. It's been an interesting, good experience, but it's also weird. It's only weird because like my mentality about situations are different, but it's nice. But yeah, I'm just glad that I could be on live and pop in and chime in. It's been a minute. I want to try and go. Because every time I say it, it ends up usually not happening. But I am going to try to make my way back up here tomorrow, depending on if I have to do anything or if I get kidnapped again to go do yard work. There was one day I was gonna go live. I actually got kidnapped. But I appreciate love it. Don't there's no don't stress about it or anything. But I do appreciate love the offer of support. But yeah, it's just I've gone so long without eating meat that like I don't like I liked it. Like my body is just it's gone so long without meat it hurts to digest. Like I just can't. So I literally just don't. I just stay away from it all. It's not like anything bad. It's like, stomach cramps. It goes away within like an hour or so. It's just, I don't want to deal with it. Like, if I have to retrain my body to learn how to digest it, I'm just not going to go through the trouble. I'll be fine. But yeah, I'm always going to be careful. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna sit here until the full hour is up, because I'm not getting up and leaving until that hour is up. Because I don't know, I just really like wanted to go on live today. I'm really learning to connect with y'all again. It's been a minute. Yeah, popcorn, the kernels, you know what I'm talking about. They just rip up your pancreas and stuff. But yeah, I haven't had eggs. Well, they haven't had eggs, I should say, there in a while. Um, but next time they have eggs, I'm definitely gonna get them. We don't have a working oven. We don't have like a microwave or anything. That's another thing that's kind of shitty about it. We literally just have electricity. So it's like we can't really get much uh heated food, but it's like it's just fun. It's just very interesting. Um because I've always talked to her, like, I just don't want to fucking have like a microwave anyway. I don't see the point of it. So now I don't have one. It's like, okay. Yep, I'm getting good B12. I'm making sure I'm getting my vitamins. I'm spending a lot of time outside. A lot more than I have before. Um, well, in recent times before. You know, fruits, vegetables all over the place, nuts, berries, water constantly. I was drinking nothing but like electrolytes for a while there because I thought I was dehydrated, but I wasn't. But I've been taking care of myself, and I feel a lot better in this environment than the other ones, at least. There's not even like, because usually I would have, or it's normal, air quote, to have that stress, that worry of oh, someone's going to steal my stuff, being in a place with multiple people. But I don't even have that fear, because we're all just like, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're all very sensible, reasonable people, so it's very nice to be around. I don't know about egg salad sandwiches. I just rather eat my egg. Yeah, I don't know. All in all, everything's been going well. Oh, I'm glad you told me that, and I'm glad that I'm aware of that now. Because goodness gracious, that is. I'm glad I've been keeping my vitamins up. I have a I have an iron deficiency. That's just like from birth and stuff. You can't really. But I've been keeping that under check for a while. I had an issue with it. Actually, like I think a few weeks ago, but I ended up getting it regulated pretty quickly. Man, I'm hungry in chat. Everyone's hungry. Let's just get real. Everyone, I feel like everyone's a little hungry in this chat because I don't know. Everyone has to be. Just a teeny bit. I think I'm not. I'm not too sure. Oh, one thing that I forgot, they give a lot of bananas. They make sure that you have your potassium. And that's how I was getting the iron and proteins and stuff. It's all frick. I walked home one day with like 7 bananas in a bag, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna eat all these. No, I don't think anyone's gonna eat all 7 of these bananas, unfortunately. So, but that's one thing I forgot. Like every day it's a banana. There's probably a banana in a bag. If I walked outside to look at my bag, there's probably one in there right now, actually. It's that and like strawberries and carrots that they just keep giving crazy amounts of, which is fine. It's not an issue. We don't have a freezer. We don't have a fridge or a freezer. We literally just have electricity. We don't even have beds. It's literally just the house and electricity. That's all we have. It is a wild, interesting thing. We have one fan. The ceiling fans work, but we have like an industrial fan to keep the whole room and house cool, and that's it. That and electricity. No internet, no oven, no microwave, no water, no sewage, no plumbing, nothing else. Just electricity. It is very interesting. It's a very weird way. I'm not stressed though. I'm like perfectly. It's just it was something that had to become a doubt. I can't complain. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It really actually doesn't bother. I thought it was gonna bother me at first, but it actually didn't. Uh, it's just I don't know. I just get along with the people there. Like we all just kind of vibe out and get along so well that there's not really like an issue. It's very I don't know. It's very much a community type thing that we have there, and that's kind of like negating all sorts of like oh we don't have that and that sucks. We just kind of make up for it, which is nice. We made a homemade fridge though. Oh, you see that's the thing. I've been getting my we had to leave by 9. I didn't wake up for a while. I didn't wake up until like I think like 10 or 11. I've been clonked out sleeping, but the naps are different. Then the only thing that's gonna suck is tonight. We can't sleep inside tonight because of them painting the walls. And it's gonna suck. We had to sleep outside, and all the mosquitoes are gonna like eat us alive. But I don't care. It's whatever. We'll face it when it happens. Actually, no, I won't get. I'll sleep inside. I'll sleep. I'm not sleeping outside with those mosquitoes. They can go eat some other person, not me. But yeah, I mean the mosquito. It's just mosquitoes, dude. It's just I don't like them. I've been like my legs are destroyed by them. My arm was getting bit yesterday. They're just so annoying. And it's only the female ones that bite. But apparently, that's the only ones that are around here in Kentucky are the female ones. Because I've been bit by every mosquito I've seen. I don't. It's been fun. It's been interesting. It's like I don't know. It's been very fun for my inner child. I'll say that much because I've been doing nothing but laughing. It's just been so like bizarre. Yeah, I've read the case of the frail child. Yeah, like my brain doesn't is goes work goes like crazy when I'm that's kind of why I have seizures, because my brain has a hard, or it used to have a hard time like switching between like, I forgot what it was. I think it was theta. I think I was switching too quickly between gamma and theta, and that's what caused my seizures for a while. But like, I had a 3-day EEG, and when I was asleep, they said I was having a seizure because I was just asleep, and they woke me up and they said, "Were you having a seizure?" I said, "No." They're like, you were like giving off signals as if you were having a seizure. I was like, "No, I was just asleep." So it's weird, but then again, the brain will do that as well. Whenever you're channeling messages, or astral traveling, anything like that, your brain waves will fluctuate and it will show up on charts like that. So it could have been that, but uh, shoot, what was I gonna? I keep forget what I'm gonna say. I did not sleep at all last night. I was up to like 3 in the morning. Just writing things down. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Is just like getting lighter, I guess. Is being compressed in, learning all the lessons and stuff, getting all the. I don't want to call them beatings, but for a lack of better term, getting the spiritual beatings in. Then after it's all condensed in, it has to be released into light. You know, making the load lighter. Releasing the things that you don't need to hold on to, the guilt, blame, drama, etc. Just the shedding of the old skins, however you want to say it, the Phoenix revival. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Like I've just been goofing off. I haven't took anything serious with them. Yesterday was the first day I took anything serious. I'll, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you all as well. I truly do. I miss you as well. But I'm here. I'll probably go a little bit over. I'll go like 20 minutes over my hour limit. I'll be fine. They won't get mad at me. The right big toe has to do shit, hold on. Oh, God dang it. Let me really remember, because I had issue with my left one. And I remember having to look it up. I had to keep looking it up because I kept forgetting. But my left big toe was having issues at one point, and that is, um, I believe like spiritual leadership, or having that confidence within yourself. It might be the fear, or a lack of moving forward with determination on the physical. With that, I can't remember fully. I'm trying to remember. I think that's it though, because I can't. If nothing else is coming out, I think that's it. Don't quote me on it, but I believe the right big toe would be the moving forward on the physical, the determination, and keeping that in balanced. I don't know why I can't remember. I literally was having issues with that like months ago with my left big toe. Like I kept every day I was like hitting it on the doors, and it like drove me insane all day because it hurt. And welcome in. Great to see you as well. Great to see you as well. How we doing? How we feeling? How are we doing? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. I think that I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna think myself into a catastrophe in a second. Try to make sure everything's like 100% correct. It doesn't need to be right now. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Interesting. Oh my lord. Yeah, I've been smiling a lot, which is really good, obviously. But I've just been having a really, really fun and nice time. I don't know. That I actually wasn't able to do before. Like I have the space in the room to actually like practice more of like what I've been shown and stuff. So it's been nice. Okay, one of the women with us, I'm teaching them how to read tarot, and then her husband, I'm teaching how to do like rituals and seances, getting him into that field again because he needs help getting back into it. I don't know. And then we're all three. No, it's just I don't know. It's just a very nice thing. I'm doing what I do here, but with people in real life, and it's very nice and exciting. Well, so the fact that I'm getting sort of a practice for it shows that can be a road within the future if I decide to take it, which I probably will. Because I like teaching in person rather than online. I don't know, human interaction is very important. Human interaction is super important when it comes to it. Goodness. I am tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna walk back home and sleep for 2 hours. No, I'm not. I ain't gonna do that. It's too much work. What time does the library even close today? I'm trying to think like when did they close at 6, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 6 for Saturdays and Sundays. Damn, okay, so I might be live again later today, and if not, I will be live tomorrow. I'll just march down here and do it. Cause I don't know. I gotta start bumping this stuff up a little bit more and getting back into moving. I've had a very good rest. I don't have to go as hard as I did before, but I gotta start getting things moving again. So I'll probably be doing the general readings here again soon. Because I finally have enough phone space to record videos and stuff, so I'll do that. Maybe for a few other things as well. I'll think, we'll move down the line with it. Yeah, I can't really do anything that requires editing like the tarot shorts or anything because unfortunately my laptop is like broke completely. Yeah, I enjoy doing that because like even here like I'm being taught things that I didn't even know about. Um, the person I bumped into has very close ties um with Masons. In fact, one of his family members was one of the originators who was at the circle that then created the Vatican and so forth. So like he knows a lot of stuff, and he's been telling me a lot of stuff. Uh, so that's been very interesting, and I've seen the documentation and stuff. It's been very interesting times that I've bumped into some interesting people. There's a lot going on. It's been very fun, but the journey is moving. That's all I can say. But I don't know. Whenever I'm out of this area, we'll have plenty of time to talk about it. But for now, I kind of need to keep it under wraps and move forward with things. But yeah, we had some good conversations about like masonry and stuff and others, other things like magical things and the history of Egypt and all sorts of stuff. It's been nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited to see like what's gonna happen next. Honestly, I have not. I have not heard that cat. Hmm. Oh yeah, I didn't bring any of my stuff. Oh, they're still. Or I was making sure they were still by my stuff. I forgot I didn't bring my backpack in here. I was like, wait, is it still out there? So I had to go check. And it is. Luckily, my table's not like too far. Oh wait, I think I know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. I know who you're talking about. Never mind. I didn't. It's things just are not registering today. Basically, I'm mainly exhausted because we were doing a ritual yesterday as like a stepping stone for everyone. But that was fun. It was because we did a little Gabriel invocation, because he was wondering how to get his divinity, and his wife wanted to know how to get into the door of it because she already has like she's already able to sense things. She's not sure just how to walk through the door. So I did all sorts of stuff and helped them out with that. It's really cool. It's really interesting. I've like I don't know. I haven't done it in a while, and I haven't done it in person. But I've done it like online, helping people do it. So doing it in person, having it like that experience is I enjoy it. It's something I don't know. It's something that I'm very happy to do, which is good to know, um, that I'm able to do it in person because that just gives me more, I don't know, ideas. It gives me too many ideas. But thank you, Iron Butterfly. I appreciate love that. But yeah, things are nice, and I got messages from Gabrielle and as well, and I mean, everything just seems to be going like smoothly. It's just still like making sure that the detachment isn't too much of a struggle for things. Yeah, see, that's what I've been doing. Um, I don't have a way to show. I wish I had a way to show, but I've been taking photos. I've been documenting every ritual that I've been doing. I'm literally drawing everything out on the ground on chalk, like, full on doing everything like that. And I've been documenting it all. But if I had a way to show one of the photos, I would. I'd show the Gabrielle, um, the Gabrielle sigil, of power. But it's been really nice. I'm actually going to be teaching at some point that both of them how to do sigils. I'm going to be teaching the dude's wife like easier, like basic ones, and then teaching him more of the like symbolic ones. So I don't know. It's just interesting. He's been trying to find someone to teach him things like that, and then we bumped into each other. And the day that we met was at the library because his wife seen my backpack and was like, "Your backpack's cute. I want it." And then the next like what 6 or 5 or 6 hours later, I ended up in the same shelter as them, and then they got kicked out 2 weeks after I got in, and then 2 weeks after that, I got kicked out. But then we ended up in the same place again. So the divine was like, okay, look, everyone's here. You all have to go over in this house though, because you can't be here with everyone else. But it was really interesting. Mercy House, kinda not. Because it's like we didn't deserve to get kicked out, but we did for really just like not good reasons. They're really like no one was disruptive. They got kicked out because they were waiting for a job, but they needed their marriage license. They're not from Kentucky, so they've been. It's their issue. I got kicked out because I'm complaining about someone. But the reason why I was complaining about it is because they were constantly like targeting me with agitation. I was like, if they're gonna continuously do this, I'm just gonna like complain. We both got kicked out, but I got put into that house after a while. It was weird. Yeah, it was whatever. It was just like because like I knew I was being tested, and I was like, is this real? Like you can't test me like this because I'm gonna it irritated me, but it was like I'm not gonna do anything about it other than tell someone to tell him to stop, or I'm gonna tell him to stop because like dude, what? But you know, everything worked out perfectly. Um, at least in my eyes, you know. I got a roof over my head still. I'm able to get things that I need. Everything seems perfectly fine, to me. So, but I do gotta go here soon because it has been over the amount of time I'm supposed to be in here. And I don't know if they knock on the door or not. I'd rather not have them do that. I don't want to get jump scared by someone knocking on the door and then have to shake that off. But I will be back tomorrow for sure tomorrow. But I will be live. Well, it's not going to be late. I'll say that. So around the afternoon. So like what, 2 o'clock? Around the same time as it is now, I guess. I'll try and go live. Um, but yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I'm very happy that we just got the catch up and vibe and you know just to let everyone knows everyone's doing fine and stuff. I'm just happy to get the check up with everyone and let everyone know that I'm okay and give an actual update with not just words and shit because it's important. But I really do love you all so much. Thank you all for the prayers, the concerns, everything. For the donations, whether they are energetic or financial, it does not matter either way. I wholly and truly appreciate them. They are in the description. Services also in the description. Everything that you would need in the description, email as well. Regardless, though, I love each and every one of you to the moon and back.